Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to thank you all again for tuning in on the airwaves. Thank you all for viewing the videos and the support. It's beautiful. We love it. We love it. Of course, I want to continue to thank all of those who contend to all of those who continue to send in the emails and the suggestions. I got a suggestion today, and I wanted to speak on it. Now I'm gonna have to ask everyone, excuse me, but I am entitled to an opinion, and when it comes down to fact, I asked everyone research different resources. Sorry, I'm getting my resources and researches mixed up. Research different resources. Don't just take what you was taught in school. Pick up a book, use the web, newspaper articles, word of mouth, autobiographies, whatever. Do whatever you need to do to get on board. But anyway, I'm not going to take too much more of your time. So the topic that I wanted to speak about was, I want to say, of course, on YouTube, Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, aka Irv, aka Little Johnny, aka Mr. Benny, aka whatever you want to call him, Lando from Star Wars. To speak about the man, I don't know personally. I don't know him personally. So of course I'm not going to speak on his character. What I can speak on is his platform, his art. Whether that's the show that he produces and he writes, Atlanta, his albums that he released as Childish Gambino. As far as musically, he has some pretty great hits. His acting in other shows and sitcom. I first met him in the movie The Martian. I first met Childish Gambino in the movie The Martian with Matt Damon. And then I was going to say Interstellar, but no, that wasn't it. It was the movie The Martian. And so his This Is America video as a song. I prefer the music video over the song because the song, I can listen to the song now and put the visuals that I saw in the video to it and understand exactly what's going on. But for those who haven't watched the video, and I kind of find it hard to believe that you didn't see it if you are a person that gets on YouTube a lot, watch it. Now, of course, it was CSBN covered it, CNN covered it. Everyone else is he was on Jimmy Fallon. A lot of people are taking note to his video because they say there's messages in it and they wanted to get his idea on it. But to be truly honest, me as an African American in America, I watched the video and grasped everything on the first watch. Watched it back again for details the second time, and the third time I watched it again because I actually liked the song and I liked the video. I liked the message that was behind it. And I wanted to give my opinion on the aspect of how we're going about it. Now, understand this. Now I'm not going to throw no dirt in the man's face. I'm not going to throw no sand in the man lap in his underwear like he was at the beach. What I am going to say is we're doing exactly what he's trying to say we shouldn't. I don't want to say shouldn't do, or what we're accustomed to doing inside his video. We're watching him dancing instead of paying attention to the politics. We got the Iran deal going downhill. We got North Korea, South Korea teaming up. We got some high-ranking members getting ready to resign. We got 20 plus seats coming up in the Senate. We got midterm elections happening. But those things are not trending. Now if you get on YouTube and you click on the news, you will see everything that I'm talking about. But When it comes down to being distracted, we're being distracted by this man's video. We're being distracted by Donald Glover's video. And I don't think he put it out for that purpose. He put it out for awareness. Now people are jumping back on the bandwagon of wokeness, the relevancy of being aware. Look, man, I'm all for being aware and preparing yourself for whatever's to come. But understand this: he's an artist just like any other person. You know, he's a man just like any other man, and he's a citizen just like any other citizen. Only difference is we choose to watch these people tell us how we should think. Now, I'm not the type of person that's going to tell anybody how they should think, and I continue to applaud Mr. Glover. No shade, or shape from a fashion. I actually enjoyed the video, and there's a lot people can learn from it, because even though he's trying to say this is America, that's not the whole entire America. That's just the broad, you know, that's the part of the underwear that go on the butt and get caught in the cheeks. You still got the rim around the waist. You still got the crotch. You got the front. You know, you got the sides. There's other parts of America besides the guns, people being detained and shot, and then the dancing streams and things that nature to continue to distract us. One thing I want to point out, though we're watching these videos and they're bringing back to light what we should be paying attention to, pay attention to what they're trying to tell you to pay attention to. So even if that means no more, you know, entertainment industry being supported by people, and we're too big, and now we find ourselves too busy caught up watching the important events. We got to break out of a pattern that we're in. Just like in the video, he portrayed the pattern of a shooting happening, then some artist coming out with a new dance, and then a whole stream of people, I guess, video recording events or whatever, and then we forget about the shooting, and then he goes back to dancing, and then he goes back to, yeah, he's dancing again, not going back to, but he's dancing again, and then he goes into the church, sneaks in the back, wiggling on way up to the front, seeming innocent, kills the people, goes back, you know, and the cycle's repeating itself. We have to break the cycle. One of the things we got to break is we spend too much time in front of the TV, and we're not watching anything informative. Now, I understand you can't trust every news station. You can't trust every media outlet. Just like I don't trust you to get all your information from Twitter. I don't trust you. I wouldn't trust you if you got all your information from Facebook, and so on and so forth. You need to be well-rounded when it comes down to where you get your information from, the reliability and the credibility of that information. Now, I do anticipate a split network of people. Some people are gonna be like, "Oh, you know, you just hating," and this is exactly what we need to be paying attention to. And I'm trying to tell you, okay, you got those people who say you're hating, and this is what you need to be paying attention to. And you got those people say, you know, he's not hating, he absolutely right. We need to be paying attention to the things that are going on around the world. You know, you got eruptions and volcanoes erupting in Hawaii. You got people in Syria continuing to be bombed. You got the re-election of Vladimir Putin going on. You still have some issues with, you know, the whole Akon project down in Africa with lighting those homes. You have to look into everything and not just pay attention to what somebody wants you to pay attention to. Yeah, African Americans being killed in America is not always a good thing, especially when it's unjust. And I know somebody's like, well, you know, it should always be a bad thing. No, I don't want to say killing anyone is good. What I'm saying is what's justified and what's not justified. You know, you got some people that break into someone's home, and the guy falls on a kitchen butcher's knife and kills himself. You know, some things are okay and some things aren't okay. And of course, we're going to continue to have this conversation in this battle. But I believe the true answer isn't what we want it to be. You know, you can put a ban on guns all you want to. You're going to always have those people that's going to flood them back out into the community. You can put a ban on high prices on pharmaceutical companies and prescriptions and things like that. They're still going to end up on the streets. You can put a lot of things on the table that should be taken off. The best way to fight and combat all this evil in the world is through love. If you truly love somebody, you would never want to see that person hurt or people hurt. So because there's a lack of love and there's an increase of greed, we're always going to continue to struggle, and people are going to continue to struggle because they don't know how to deal with their own hollow hearts, their own hollow soul. And I'm not trying to say that Gambino is going to be the one that's going to flood this information out to us. He's a mainstream artist first and foremost. Don't get it twisted. If you listen to his music prior to, you know, his recent album release, you'll know that he was reaching, and you know that he was touching it on every area. Yeah, he's been writing. Yeah, he's been acting. Yeah, I mean, since when do we put people on a pedestal? You know, it's these times like these that we need to take people down, listen to what they have to say, and then move on about our business. Now, all credibility goes to him getting himself out there. The man's trending. The man's hot. He even admitted that he's hot right now. I even like to watch the show Atlanta. I have no issue with it because I like the messages in it. I like the drama in it, the comedy in it. You know, it's some form of entertainment. But don't just entertain yourself with those things. And I think that was the overall message that he was trying to send. He's trying to get people not to look at certain stuff to entertain themselves with, but he wants them to be aware of the things that's surrounding us, not just the wiggling people in the middle. You need to pay attention to the background. And I know a lot of people saw that white horse going across the back screen with that guy riding it. I'm just saying. But then this is the thing, though. I'm gonna end it on this. Then this is the thing. Then I saw Logic and I think it's Sam Smith release a video, and they had like a white miniature horse in it, and they was setting it free. Like they was taking all the things off of it, and they was like, "Oh, we're gonna set this thing free, and I'm gonna pray for you, you pray for me." Yeah, pay attention to everything. That's all I'm saying. Don't just pay attention to one thing. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you like the content, smash that like button. Don't forget to hit me up in my email. I leave it in the description box. You can share the video, make suggestions. If you thumb it down, I don't necessarily need a reason why, but a little bit of feedback would be helpful. And as always, you guys have a blessed day.